Welcome to the first video about systemizing your business. Today we're going to build a broad framework within which your business operates, and later in the series we'll get into the detail. So to do this we're going to need the template that accompanies the video. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, hit the pause button on the video and download it and print a copy so that you've got it in front of you to write on. Okay, so now you have a copy of the template in front of you. Let's get started. A business is just a bunch of people doing stuff, right? So what we have to clearly formulate is what they do and how they do it. That's a system. It's a system because it's repeatable and teachable. This is the only way that an owner of a business can ever move, is by delegating some of the work to others. But if he does that and they don't clearly know what to do, how to do it, then they get it wrong, naturally. Or they make up their own way of doing it, which may not meet the expectation of the business owner, or in fact even the customers. So what do they do? There's a logical way to uncover this. Now, a lot of what we're doing here is based on logic. I came from an accounting background and everything's sort of logical and based on numbers and profitability. So forgive me my past and just roll with the process here. The logical process in this instance has two levels, and today we're going to deal with the first level as it relates to your particular business. Today's result is that we will know your business components. Essentially, this is a list of parts for your business that it needs to operate. So it's a bit like the three-legged stool, with quite a few more than just the three legs. But if one of the legs on the stool is broken, it will fall over, and if any of these components in your business aren't working properly, then your business is broken. And that usually manifests itself in declining profitability, increasing stress on running the business. So there are some of these components that are common to all businesses, no matter what they do, whether it's manufacturing, distribution, a service business. It could be a car repair business or a health practitioner or a company making plastic widgets. They've all got some of these components in order to function as a business. So let's start with these ones because your business will certainly have them too. Before we can do this exercise correctly, however, we must get our method of thinking correct. What we are looking for here is the names of the components of the business. Think of it like the name of a department and that functions within your business. The jobs in each department could be done by one person or many people. Don't worry about that just yet, as we'll get to that in a couple of videos. But for now, just concentrate on thinking of this list of departments. So let's start for the reason for our business existence: money. Okay, we have to manage and control the financial aspects of the business, so our first component is financial management. Every business must have this, although I've seen a few that are marginal on it. The next section is harder to define. There are some responsibilities that are often looked after by those with the greatest understanding of the business. Naturally, this is usually the business owner or the founder, the leader of the business. These are things like the strategic direction, the decisions, the captaining of the ship, and they're general in nature. So let's just call this component general management. Write that down on your sheet under where you put financial management. Then of course we need someone to do all of the stuff that the business does. So whether the business has one person or 100, a key component of its existence is the people, the staff. Wherever you get more than one of them working, you set up working relationships. It's unavoidable. So it's an important component of the business, and this all leads to the organizational structure. So let's call our third component staff and organizational structure. Now, even if you've got one person in your business right now, you still need this, because the aim is that you will not be one person forever. So we can develop the framework here that will be ready for when you need it as you get more people. Now, most businesses also need customers. The only way to get them is to tell the world what you do, and in an effort to attract the customers. This is the marketing component of the business and comes with a set of challenges for most small business owners. But don't worry, because we've got some templates and we'll touch on them again later in the video series. The Systems for Business website is designed to make your marketing run like a well-oiled machine. So the fourth component in our sequence is that of marketing. So you can write that one on your template. Once we have this the marketing's worked and we have this prospect to talk to, we need to swap their money for whatever it is that we're offering. Now, very rarely you get a business that is mostly order takers, but even then they could improve their profitability if they carefully looked at the way they interact with their clients. For most of us, we have to persuade people to buy something from us, and this is the sales aspect of the business. So that's the next component for your list. It's sales. These days virtually no one can survive without some reliance on a piece of technology. So that's also a key component of every business in today's modern world. There may be a wide variety of machines in your business, so let's just lump everything from mobile phones to computers to office equipment under the heading of technology. So write that one down on your sheet as the next heading. Administration is the final one in the set that all businesses have. Now, administration covers a multitude of functions, and everyone in the business usually does some of them. It's a broad component, but we'll show you what belongs under this heading in one of the later videos. So for now, just put down administration as your next component. That's the easy bit done, because I can help you with all those ones because all businesses have one. The next few are the ones that are specific to your business, but they're probably the ones that you already know best because they are what your business was built to do. But there's a few tricks here to getting this part of the business component list right. There are usually only a few other components. Virtually every business has less than 14 in total. So if your list is racing off down the page, then you're getting too detailed for the current list, and the things that you're writing actually belong under one of the true component headings. Think through the process that your business conducts in the order that it happens. If you make something, it might go from raw materials into a manufacturing process, then into warehousing, and then dispatch. So those would be your key components. If you have a retail business, it may have components of purchasing, stock control, and the retail function. And then it links into your sales component that we've already got that one on your list. So often there's a logical passing from one process to the next, and this makes it easy to identify the business components. Take a few minutes now to think carefully and fill in the few remaining items on your list in the template until you're happy that you've included all of the components that your business has and you haven't overanalyzed them to the point of having too many. Aim for 10 to 12 and you'll probably be on the right track. Now there's a test whether you have this right, is that once you've got the list, you won't be able to think of anything that happens in your business that does not fit under one of these components. For example, unlocking in the mornings, that's an admin task. Changing the photocopier toner, that's a technology job, or it could be an admin one as well. Doing a stock take is a warehousing or a financial management job. When we have this covered, you have built a very valuable list. In the next video, we're going to use this list as a basis for getting better definition of the detailed anatomy of your business. So stay tuned for the next installment. Thanks for watching.